Hello everyone. So my name is Dr. Rohit Sharma and I'm starting this new channel to share my experiences and my knowledge in the field of astrology with over 10 years of experience in the field so far. And but before talking about astrology, I would like to give a brief intro about myself so you know who you are listening from in this channel. So, I started as an allopathic doctor, MBBS doctor, and I worked in government and private hospitals for 3 or 4 years after finishing my MBBS in 2012. And from 2015, I also, I you know, came into entrepreneurship and I did start my own technology firm in healthcare sector. So I did get a lot of background on technology and these kind of things like artificial intelligence, AI, robotics, etc. So, but my interest in astrology, started back in 2008 when I was just a second year student, and I was really fascinated by how things were predicted by some astrologer I went to visit, and I thought of giving it a go, and the rest is history. It just went on from there. I started reading a lot. I have read a lot of classical textbooks and classical material that most astrologers would read, like Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra, books on Nadi astrology by Umang Taneja, books on KP, and some books on numerology as well. So I have had theoretical knowledge. In addition, I have been into a lot of research and reading a lot of things about. Doing a lot of research on my own on some interesting topics, especially relating to mundane astrology. So, just let me. Okay, I'm using my phone to give this lecture, so bear with some pitches. So, I did a lot of research in mundane astrology as well uh, during my past 10 years. So, especially, I did a lot of research in the field of, I would say, um, cricket matches. I did a lot of research in air travel. All right, air travel. By air travel I mean I used to predict some dates when there is a high likelihood of fatal plane crashes happening all over the world, and I did get some pretty accurate results, which I will share with you later on. And another field was the stock market, I would say, that didn't go very deep into, but yes, I did do some study in it. So I have had a very diverse experience with this field, a long experience with this field from of 10 or more years. And uh, so uh, gi- so, as I said, so I have a medical background, technology background, and around 10 plus years of both theoretical and research oriented experience with the field. And I would like to share my knowledge and experiences with you. But this is, having said that, having finished my introduction on how, I am credible enough to start this channel. Having said that, I would like to say this is not going to be a regular astrology channel. Here, I would like to share some original research and some original ideas or interesting concepts that will be helpful for you if you want to learn astrology, helpful for you if you want to practice astrology, as well as most of these concepts may not be found in classical textbooks or other material. So I want to share some original content, some original views, and some original research with you through this channel. So uh, through this channel, I want to talk about some deep hidden concepts of astrology that you may not have heard anywhere. So, I'll just briefly, share a projected timeline as to what I would, talk about in this channel. So, first and foremost, I want to talk about, as I said, some deep hidden concepts in the field of astrology. So, let me just clear the screen to talk about some hidden concepts and uh, ideas that are not known to most of the world. So, starting, I want to talk about things like what exactly is astrology. And the most important question that I want to answer through this channel is that why does astrology work? Why it works? So, I want to talk about what is the reason or what is the science behind astrology? Why does it work? What are the deep hidden universal laws of nature that, if we understand them, we will master the field of astrology in a very new and competent way, I would say. So, uh, there are a lot of branches in astrology. There is this uh, Parashari astrology, and then there is Nadi astrology. Then it also has two types. Then there is KP astrology. There is face reading. There is numerology. There is there are a lot of branches of astrology. But the point is, are they all different or the same? Or they are parts of the same basic source. So, I want to share with you why all these branches are actually derived from the same basic laws of nature and the same basic concept that can be implemented or projected in different methods or ways to see the world, to see what is going on around us. So, the same nine universal laws of nature, the same concepts, and they are then uh, I can say read in a different way or a different language, and those different languages I would say are these different branches of astrology. So that is the reason why all these branches usually give similar or same predictions. So you will also understand why different branches of astrology give same or similar results. What are the advantages or limitations of different fields of astrology, and why they are basically the same but just having their own pros and cons. So through this channel I want you to understand what basically astrology is, what is the basic underlying laws of nature, or what is the basic source knowledge or source material that you should be aware of, that source information that you should have, and from that underlying source you can derive other branches of astrology as well, not just these, but any new branch also you can invent if you understand the source concept. So that is what I want to teach or share through this channel, and I hope you will find it very interesting, valuable, original, and helpful. So uh, in before starting, one more thing I will like to I would just jot down all the, I would say, chapters that I will go through in the coming video lectures. So as I said, I will talk about the 7 laws of astrology. I will also talk about my research in the field of cricket. So I did a lot of research on predicting when wickets could fall, when interesting things could happen in a match based on charts and divisional charts. I will also talk about my research on air travel. I will talk about definitely market volatility research that I have done. And then once I've done these things, let me just clear it up. Okay, so once I've done with these, then we will start with the basic sciences, like talking about planets. Okay, you must be saying this is doctor's handwriting, but actually this is the limitation of my phone. So talking about planets, signs, houses, nakshatras, um, padas, and then charts, and then divisional charts. So the basic concepts will also be discussed in my channel, but as I said, I want to start from the bottom up, sharing about the basic source info, the laws of nature, then talking about uh, planets and houses and all these things. So then talking about all these different fields of astrology, why they are all the same in a sense, and then coming to these mundane research topics like cricket, airline, market volatility, and everything. So I hope you will learn a lot of new and interesting stuff on my channel. And if you want to learn this for your interest and knowledge, or you want to share this knowledge with others, or if you want to practice astrology with a new perspective, maybe learn and learn some new things, I would definitely recommend you subscribing my channel and waiting for upcoming videos. This one must have been boring because this is mostly introduction about me, about my exposure and experience and what I'm going to talk about. But the next videos are definitely going to be very interesting and very original, something that you may not have seen ever before. So I hope you'll like it. So before going, I'll just like to say that please do click the subscribe button and the bell icon near it, so you are given a notification whenever I post my next video. And do share this channel with everyone you think would be interested in knowing about it. Hope you like my future videos. I'll try to better animate, better draw, and better talk. But due to the lockdown, as you know, I have limited resources. But I hope things will get better. And I am very serious to pursue this channel and teach everything I've learned in last 10 or so years. So once again, thank you everyone for listening, and I hope you hit the subscribe button and come back for my next video. Thank you.